of Lundin's Auto Spa and now laundry. Tell us, how did this come about?
So, it's something I've been thinking about for a long time, and I know, like, as a busy mom, laundry was my biggest, like, burden at home. I could clean the house, no big deal, but our laundry would just pile up, and I would just push it off to the side every time. And I finally kind of got a routine down, and I'm like, I can't be the only one struggling with laundry. So I, like, looked into it, and I decided to give it a try. I'm like, what's the worst that's going to happen?
So how does it work?
Okay, so you just either message us on Facebook, or call my cell phone number I have on there, which is 563-219-2625. You just call. We can go over pricing. I price per bag to make it easier, like a kitchen gallon, 13-gallon bag up to 13 pounds. And I either pick it up, you drop it off, I wash it, fold it, dry it, and send it back to you.
Right there at 1721 13th Avenue South.
Yep, we do it at our shop.
How are things with all the construction going on down there?
It's getting better. It was rough there last year. Last summer was not fun, but we made it through, and now we're just waiting for the rest of the projects to get done.
It'll be amazing when it's all done.
It will. And I know it's frustrating because obviously no one likes road construction. I hate it, but it's something that needs to be done. And if we all just try and, be positive, hopefully it goes like a lot faster, but it'll be amazing when it's done. I have no doubt that it will be good.
But people still certainly can access your business.
Yep, so our road is complete now. So we should be completely done with the project on their end. The only thing that could be a problem is the road, I'm really bad with addresses, but the road where like the AMVETS is on.
Yes.
That road is going to be taken out and redone this summer as well. So that road at some point will be, not working or not functioning, but we'll always have access off of manufacturing that way. So
how did you come about with this location? Because I know you were at a couple different locations before this one.
Yeah, so we've moved multiple times, and hopefully this is home. We actually, the funny thing is when we were at our last building, we just didn't have the room that we needed. The alleyway wasn't ideal for us pulling in cars. We couldn't get boats, through the alley into our shop. And downtown, which is great, there's a lot more businesses coming to there, and where we were taking up like so much parking, it just wouldn't be feasible with other businesses. So we just were trying to find a bigger location, and I was actually looking at the building behind us when I stumbled upon that one, and I was like, well, that one's nice, let's take a look at it, and here we are.
In 18 years, you guys been doing this, or primarily your husband's been doing this.
So he's been doing it for obviously a lot longer than I did. We are celebrating our official 10 years in business this year, and then he's been doing it like since he's been younger. So
yeah, it's interesting because he had kind of an interesting job before he got into this full time.
Yeah. An interesting job with benefits and all that good stuff. Not having to worry about a paycheck. So, I mean, it's something that was scary, but, we jumped head first, and here we are.
That is good. How are the kids doing?
They're good. They're getting big. Jem is going to be 11 in July, and Braden's 5, going on 15, I think, is what he's going on. So, yeah, he's definitely, he's my problem child, but I love him.
Oh, well, you have to. So, do they still help out?
They do. They're actually really, really big helps. I mean, we have our days where, the shop can be boring for them, but they're there a lot, and they love to help where they can, and even Jem, she'll try helping. Obviously, with the laundry, I like it to be perfect, so if she does help, I have to fix it, or I just mainly have her do our laundry because people are paying for it. But no, they're really good. They help a lot. So
the laundry intrigues me. I mean, how many do you have? Like one machine? How many dryers?
So we just have the one right now. Obviously, if we get to a demand where I need to get more, we can make that work. But I just do all of it. Like I said, I do all of it at the shop. And nothing against laundromats because we've used them before, but you just don't know what's going in and out of them. You don't know how they're, cleaned and I'm sure they are. I have no idea. I don't work there, so I don't know. But at least like I know that I'm regularly cleaning my laundry, and we're in a detail shop, so I have all of my cleaning supplies right there. So I clean that regularly, and like I said, we have clients that it's nice because it's like a commercial location where you know where your clothes are going versus like someone's personal house. Because sometimes you kind of get like, oh, is it weird having it at their house? Like, but
Have you ever lost a sock?
I have not yet. Do not jinx me. No. So.
And you don't have to put any quarters in?
No.
That
no
is
quarters.
great. That is awesome.
Yeah, so
you don't have to
it's
do
working good. I mean, like I have a few weekly clients that I do. I have a couple older gals at like Park
Vista?
Is it Park Vista? Yeah. That they do it. I pick up every Sunday and then I drop off, Monday, and they're ready to go. Which is nice, especially for the older crowd, because if they do live in somewhere where they got to go up and down stairs or anything like that, that it does put a toll on you. So.
Being like a self-employed person, whenever you get the opportunity maybe to benefit, the income, you're always looking for things like that.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for punishment, I'm always looking to make a buck, and, my parents always give me crap because the things that they hear me like, I'm going to try this. What if I try this? Like, can you just let's just back her down a little bit? But, I've just always had that like entrepreneur type mindset. And so, yeah.
Where do you think that came from?
I have no idea.
Well, not mom or dad, nothing like that?
They're all just like a 9-to-5 job. Like they just like their income. But I don't know. I've always done it. Even in high school, I've looked into things, and so.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, it suits you then.
Thank you.
Lundin's Auto Spa. You were talking about your location before. It was hard to get the boats and the campers and that in. So you guys, it's not just cars. You're detailing
everything.
a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We do boats, campers, RVs, anything we can get in there. I know recently we actually did a semi, but we had to go to location for that just because it was just a little too. Our door was a little too short, so we just went to their work site and did it. So.
How do you detail a motorcycle?
Actually, so I don't do them. I will give Leon credit for the motorcycles. That's his job, but it's actually more work than a car.
I would
believe
think.
it or not.
Yeah.
But we also do a lot more too. I mean, we take the whole bike apart. If the seat comes off, if it's got bags, it comes off. If the windshield, everything that can come off, like without totally dismantling the bike, it will come off. Just because there's so many nooks and crannies and the chrome, and it's a lot. It's a lot of work.
How many details do you do in a week?
So.
Just on an average.
We try to do always one car a day, if not 2 to 3, depending on severity. I know we do we have a lot of people that if they're able to drop off and leave it for a couple days, we kind of work on it, throughout the details and stuff like that. So when we get done with one, we have one. So it really, it depends on the day if we can stay late or not. Some days we get 10 out a week, and some days we only get 7. So.
Do you have help, or is it just you guys?
Just us again.
Amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. We've tried hiring, and it's just so hard because our expectations are so much different than theirs, and to us, this is our livelihood. This is what we've worked for. So we've really worked really, really hard to build a good reputation and to give our clients the best outcome. So when if someone's not performing up to par, it kind of, it's hard for us because, when you've had a customer that comes to you for 10 years, they know what they're getting. And then if they don't get that, it's not the greatest. So.
Again, visiting with Brittney Lundin. We're going to check the weather for you in 1 minute.
Are you a downtown business or resident who is struggling with reliable internet options? Miles Communications is now available in the immediate downtown Clinton area. Get rid of the pricey and lengthy contracts of your current provider. Miles Communications offers affordable internet, phone, and voice over IP phone systems, as well as TV options with no contracts. Call today at 563-682-7111. Email info@milestelephone.com or check out their website at milescommunicationsco.com. Miles Communications, bringing a better internet service to the area and keeping you connected.
Have we missed you? We're Kramer Construction of Clinton, and we're in your neighborhood, helping one of your neighbors with a new roof, siding, deck, doors, windows, and remodeling. We are a family-owned business. Our office is located at 2020 Comanche Avenue, have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau for the last 7 years, and are CertainTeed certified. Does your home need a makeover? Then call Kramer Construction at 563-613-3437 for a free estimate.
It's time now on KROS for the Storm Track 8 weather forecast, brought to you by Clinton Midas.
Your Friday is going to be a day worth getting outside for. Soak up the sunshine, the really warm temperatures. There will be gusty winds and high fire danger, so no outdoor burning today. We'll see temperatures soar into the mid to upper 60s. For tonight, mostly clear. Temperatures will return to the 20s. With your Storm Track 8 weather impact forecast, I'm meteorologist Andrew Stutzky.
Currently, we have sunny skies and a temperature of 36 degrees. Winds are out of the south at 5 miles per hour. This wind report on KROS has been brought to you by Midas.
Your Clinton Midas, locally owned and operated for 49 years. Trust your vehicle to the Clinton Midas. They are now offering savings on brakes with up to $80 in savings. Get the complete details at your Clinton Midas. Of course, for maintenance, count on them from everything from an oil change to major repairs. If your engine light comes on, let the Clinton Midas give it a diagnostic check. Tires, batteries, windshield wipers, and much more at the Clinton Midas, 1432 Lincoln Way. Trust the Midas touch.
At Snell's Orning Funeral Homes and Crematory, we have found that part of the stress families feel when making funeral arrangements is the time pressure and being unfamiliar with the task. By making funeral arrangements in advance, there is no time pressure. Also, we find that family members appreciate knowing the wishes of their loved ones. This is Mary Rupp, Family Service Counselor at the Snell's Orning Funeral Homes and Crematory. For more information on pre-planning, give me a call at 242-0252. I can help.
We're visiting with Brittney Lundin. She was telling me about, they drive around town and they point out the cars that they've detailed. Yeah. Or you don't.
I don't. Leon does.
He does that.
He knows every car. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
That is phenomenal. So quick clean, what's that?
So we offer like a quick clean. So this was a really hard thing for us to offer, just because it's hard for us to stop. Like, it's hard to let a car go out that's not like perfect. So I try to really emphasize, like, it's not going to be a perfect detail or a perfect clean, but it's definitely just something that it's still a thorough clean. It's just not perfect on our end. So with the quick clean, we do a hand wash and dry on the outside. So your car is completely cleaned and dried. We just top it with a ceramic sealant. And then on the inside, we do a pretty good interior clean. We just don't do any stain removal or like the headliner, but it's still, we still vacuum and wipe down everything, and it looks good. It's just not perfect. So.
Icon Rock Clear, you had that for a couple of years now?
Yes, so that's our top of the line coating. We actually have a couple coming in. We have one there now, and then another one coming in next week. So we just ran a deal. It's actually to the end of February, so there's one more day, 2 more days, whatever, left for $1,000 off of it. And it's our top of the line. It's a 15-year coating. I mean, it's amazing. It's the scratch resistant, chemical resistant, the depth of it, the clarity. I mean, your car just looks phenomenal.
So do you do this primarily for people who've just bought a new vehicle, or if they have an older, maybe vintage vehicle?
Any vehicle, honestly. Like, if vehicles are so expensive, and I know so is this coating, and everyone's like, oh, I can't believe that anyone would spend that kind of money on a coating, but you have to think, if you really take care of your car, they last. I mean, I have some customers that you wouldn't believe the age of their cars because of how good they look. But they're still in great shape, but they take care of it. They maintain it. They do what they need to do to keep it that way.
And you guys took a little road trip to find out about
We did, yeah. So at first, you always looking for that next best thing. And honestly, with the way of the world, we thought it was a scam. We're like, oh, this isn't even true. And I just, got a wild hair, and I was like, I'm just going to email them. And I did. And we ended up going up to Minnesota for the weekend and checking it out for ourselves. And I'm so glad we did.
You're the only one in the area who offers this?
Yes, so it's territorial, which is awesome as well. So we are the only ones in the county and then in the state right now that offers the Icon Rock Clear coating.
How many of those do you do?
A lot, actually. We just did 3 last week, I think it was. And then, like I said, our coating special has really been huge this month. But come summer, we'll get more just because that's when all the cars come out.
How long does it take you to do that process?
So it is a process. It's something we could technically do in like 3 days, but
Ooh.
it's so expensive, and we obviously, our reputation matters to us, so we like to keep it for a week. I know it's kind of a stretch. Some people can't do that, and we figure out a way to make it work, even doing it on a weekend or something like that, that gives them a little bit more time. But I just like to make sure that it's done correctly. You know, it's prepped, it's coated, it's cured, it's ready to go. I mean, I just hate to have people spend that kind of money and then people do a quick job on it and they're like just trying to get paid and then send out the door, and then now you've caused a mess, you know. So we like to take our time and make sure it's done right.
Oh my goodness. How does that process work? I mean, do you
It's a lot.
spray it on? Do you?
Nope, it's hand applied.
Okay.
Yep, it's hand applied. It's like a liquid. So I mean, you literally look like you're putting water on there. Is kind of the clarity of it. But yeah, it goes on and it actually hardens as like a hard plastic. It doesn't look like a plastic, but it that's the chemical that's in it. It kind of hardens like a plastic, and it's made more to kind of reflect the rack chips and stuff versus like cut in. So it's amazing. There's no peeling, no chipping. It's awesome.
I guess so. We always have to play this song, and I got to ask, have you ever cleaned a little red Corvette?
We have, actually.
Do you enjoy that? Do you sit in the seat and say, wow?
It's so cool to see some of these cars come in. I mean, we've seen some pretty amazing cars over the years.
So here it is.
Running boards, tonneau covers, mud flaps, WeatherTech. We are a diamond dealer with WeatherTech, so we supply all their products that we can get through them. We have some on hand, some that we have to order. If my supplier has them in stock, I can usually get them next day. But sometimes, obviously, with shipping, there is a wait. But
It is incredible what WeatherTech all offers.
it's getting crazier. They're getting more and
Yes.
more, and yeah, I mean they're great products. I know they're a little bit pricier, but I'm telling you, they last. I would be lost without mine in my car with the kids, you know.
American made, too.
And it is, and I love that. I back that 100%.
Where do they manufacture that? Do you have any idea?
I was told, and now I don't remember. I don't know.
Okay, I would imagine they probably have more than
was
one
like North
location
maybe,
or
but-
something like that.
Yeah.
Gift certificates, so great idea. Any
Yeah.
time of the year?
Anytime. You know, they make great, employee gifts or even just birthday gifts, anniversary gifts. And believe it or not, men out there, the women would love to have their cars cleaned. So I know everyone always thinks it's more of like a manlier thing, but I feel like the women benefit from it a lot more than the men do.
So automobiles and your laundry, it's
And my
all
laundry.
it's all taken care of right there. Again, the
there.
phone number to call.
So the shop number is 563-219-8020. Obviously, I can answer both questions through that one. Otherwise, I do have my cell phone number for the business, which is 563-219-2625. And like you said, we do it all out of the shop, which is the 1721 13th Avenue South, right off Manufacturing and Bluff right there. I mean, we're finally out of the chaos for the most part. So, but yeah.
And you can always go to LundinAutoSpaExpress.com.
Yep. And then our laundry is B&G Laundry Co.
Okay, very
So-
good. Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Thank you.
Honey, can you come help me? I'm in the kitchen.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to shove these $20 bills down the drain.
Well, really lean into it.
Ah, there we go.
Having an old water softener is like shoving money down the drain. But a new Culligan softener can save money and a ton of salt. Culligan